So I'm going to say this. Who wanted Jennifer back again? Who asked Jennifer to come back? I don't really need the giraffe to be back, honestly. Like, I just never been a fan of Jennifer's. I always felt like she was a fake bougie bitch. I don't think she had going for herself as her looks and her clothes. Other than that whining ass voice. I'd rather have Royce back than have fucking Jennifer back. That's just my personal opinion. I know a lot of y'all are just fans of the OGs because they sitting bitches and they the originals and fuck all that. Like, this Shawnee just wasn't gonna rest till she made this shit basketball-wise Miami all over again. If you want Miami to come back, just take y'all monkey asses back to Miami and bring Jackie and Malaysia them back to LA. That's all I'm saying. Like, I mean, really, like, come on. And then this is the reason why I really can't stand reviewing this show. Because at the end of the day, we seeing what's really going on. They gonna kick off every damn girl that stand up to them. Brandy gone. Look like Sania gone too, because we ain't seen her at all this episode, okay? So, fuck all that. And then a lot of these fans out there be kissing the OG's ass all the time because they the originals and they the Miami cast when they really don't understand how childish and catty this whole little situation is. Like, really, fuck that. But whatever, I just had to rant about that because I know the comments are coming. But anyway, Tammy and Jennifer. I'm guessing Jennifer had Lyric, I think that's her name, Tammy's daughter, model for her, and they discuss Tammy's relationships with the girls. Now, she said her and Shawnee is always good. Her and Evelyn got past their shit. But, you know, her and Malaysia at a crossroads. And come to find out, Jennifer and Malaysia are friends as well. So, Jennifer wants them to make up because she don't want to be in the middle of it. But then, you know, they end up talking about Jennifer making up with Evelyn and how, you know, Evelyn was pretty mean to Jennifer about 5 or 6 years ago when their friendship broke apart and all of that stuff. And Jennifer is pretty much apprehensive about talking to Evelyn or anything like that because she's not really sure if Evelyn has changed a bit. And I can't necessarily say that I blame her for having her reservations. Anybody would have their damn reservations. I mean, anytime a bitch jump across the table on your ass, you have every right to have your reservations about the situation. So that's the end of that. So Jackie and Malaysia, they meet up at some damn salt sauna, and Jackie sitting up here eating the salt. You know, Jackie always got some weird shit popping. So she catches Malaysia up on the fight between her and Evelyn in New York. And she pretty much tells Malaysia that she felt some kind of way about Evelyn constantly bringing up her child, her grandchildren, and her family and all of that. So in return, in a retaliating moment, she turned around and told Evelyn what the internet has been saying and what the internet been saying about her and her you know, her daughter Shanice basically saying that her daughter was a builder whore and all of that stuff. So I'm just sitting up there like, you know, Malaysia was like, hold up, first of all, we can beef with each other, we can say whatever the fuck we want to about each other, but at the end of the day, we should not bring the kids into it. And honestly, that goes for Evelyn, that goes for Jackie. Y'all need to keep the kids out of y'all motherfucking beef, honestly. Like, stop using the kids and the grandkids, whatever else, as a means to attack another person. You can attack a person without going below the belt. That's just how I feel. I can fight your ass without going below the belt on your ass. Like, real talk. And, you know, I'm glad that Malaysia can be there for Jackie, but also see when she's wrong. So then Evelyn tells Shanice about the incident that happened in New York, and she also tells Shanice what happened, you know, why she got into a fight with Jackie. And she pretty much tells Shanice what Jackie said about her. Jackie said that Shanice was a fucking builder whore. And Shanice was very unbothered. Like, Evelyn was the one bothered. And, you know, of course, rightfully so. I mean, that is her daughter, so of course she's going to be bothered by the situation, But Shanice really didn't give a fuck, and I knew she wouldn't give a fuck. You know, Shanice just seems to be very unbothered by a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? So, that was pretty much the end of that. Y'all, this episode was so fucking boring. But yeah, that was the end of that. You know, Shanice was like, you know, I love you regardless. You're my mom, and what another person says really don't have nothing to do with how I feel about you. So, they hugged each other. So, then, you know, Jennifer meets up with Shawnee. They meet up, and they catch up on everything. And, you know, It all goes back to Evelyn. Everybody wants Jennifer and Evelyn to speak. Everybody wants Jennifer and Evelyn to be friends again. Everybody needs them to be, you know, the real freaking frack all over again. That's what the fuck they want them to be. And you know, I can't say that there was a time where I did love the Miami show and love the Miami ladies. And Jennifer and Evelyn had the most dynamic relationship, well, the not dynamic friendship of the whole damn franchise. You know, you got your Jennifer and your Evelyn. Then you got your Evelyn and your Shawnee. Then you got your Malaysia and your Brandy, and your Malaysia and your Dre. You know, on Basketball Wives, you had your set friends. You know what I'm saying? So that's just pretty much what it was. So, of course, they want them to speak and try to see if they can, you know, make something happen with that. So, Tammy, she got a comedy show coming out, and she invites Jackie and Hazel to the comedy show. But she also lets Jackie know ahead of time that she inviting Evelyn to the damn show. Now, Jackie getting all nervous and shit because she don't know that if she gonna take a damn pot or a skillet and hit Evelyn ass across the head with it when she see it, because she tried to murder her ass in motherfucking New York. So, I understand her frustration. I understand why she feels the way she do. But honestly, though, Jackie, you really let this shit run you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really letting it run you. You really letting it bother you. You showing that you more bothered than Evelyn really is. Like, Evelyn just don't want to be in a room with your ass. But every time you hear Evelyn name, you hear that she gonna be around somewhere, you get so motherfucking defensive and so scary. Jackie, fuck that shit. Fuck, if Evelyn in the same room with you, fuck that shit, girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, it really don't fucking matter. Like, you know, you here to do a job, so entertain me, bitch. Fuck Evelyn, honestly. So, you know, Tammy has a comedy show. And I must say that I don't think that that was comedy. Like, some of that shit that she was saying about some of them girls was fucking disrespectful. The joke about Malaysia was disrespectful. The joke about Evelyn was fucking disrespectful. And she said that she was gonna do a joke about all of the girls, and it looked like she only did them about the girls that wasn't there, unless they edited a lot of the shit out, because you know that they good for doing that. So then after the comedy show, Jackie meets up with Malaysia, and in the midst of them having a conversation, Shawnee calls. And Jackie tells Shawnee, well, you know, I'm sitting down with Malaysia. You know, we having drinks or whatever. And then that's when Shawnee was like, well, I'm going to invite you to a Woman's Day lunch. You know, we're going to talk about everything of substance. And Malaysia caught that shade. And soon after Shawnee invited Malaysia out to the same damn event that she just invited Jackie out to, Malaysia took that same shade that she caught and threw it right back at motherfucking Shawnee. And I'm glad that she did, because Shawnee is a low-key shit starter. She love to throw shade. She love to throw a brick and hide a fucking hand. She does that a lot, and I don't appreciate it. And I'm going to always call that bitch out for whatever that is. So with that being said, fuck Shawnee. I'm glad that Malaysia caught that shade and threw it back and ain't even coming to the motherfucking event. So I don't blame her. So the moment we all been waiting for, Jennifer, and Evelyn, they meet up on the beach to discuss the situation at hand. You know, whatever been going on with their friendship. And they really don't know what was the basis of it. Like, sometimes you can fall out with a friend and don't even know why the fuck y'all fell out. I know I've had that same little situation. I done falling out with a friend and don't know what the fuck we falling out about. But you know the whole thing with Chad was going on. She was angry about that. And then, you know, it was just, Jennifer was going through her own thing with her divorce, and it was just a bad time for the both of them. Jennifer also lost her mother in the midst of the time that her and Evelyn weren't speaking. Evelyn reached out to Jennifer, but Jennifer really didn't want to have nothing to do with it. But she apologized to Evelyn for not responding to her, and Evelyn apologized to Jennifer for the way that she treated her. So they winded up hugging it out, and they even laughed and kiki like the old days after the scene was over with. And it was kind of nice to see them be back together and all of that stuff. So the only thing I can say before I end this review is this. I really hope that Jennifer and Evelyn are not back on that mean girl shit that they was on in Miami, because that's why I hated both of them bitches. And this is why I hate Evelyn, Tammy, and Shawnee right now, because they are all on that minion, I want a bunch of minions ass bullshit. And did y'all catch that Kristen came back after being gone since Jesus was a baby? Oh, okay. But when we gonna see Zania again? Only time will tell, right? Okay. But this is my review. Just like Love and Hip Hop, this shit was boring too. And that's all I gotta say about it. Bye.